feelings that are happening inside of you are not beautiful.
Whatever can I do with this desperate feel of angst? There's an indescribable tension that I mention in every page. The underlying message becomes a question we create. So I lie above suggestions just to understand your pain. Pry open what you're attempting with a functioning dismay. Eyes open towards all the bent kids, bluffing in their page from the foundation of the other men. They all grew to become one of them, and fabric is just feeling solidified when the tug is tense in a ring of volcanic treason, where the igneous is still running thick and the stolen times are yielding. So it's building up to the summit's tip and irrational thoughts are fielded. So I jump in to cover my wondrous lips, you looking at a feeler known as chatter jawn, thunder hips, more optical than haptical, with an appeal that drawn in hundreds of hits at the crossing roads and reflective ropes, and cautioning you to summit your wits. Cross currents go cold in abundant excess. The flask of muffling your soul while its counterpart funnels. All is too simply said, so follow me back to where I crash. After these broken wings spread, companionship is self-abandonment, self-aware, becomes self-absorbed, self-prepared, self-ignored. The issue that mirrors this one, too vain to see. The energy that holds composure to both, too plain to be. So how to use creative words to a fallacious creature herself, and for both to hold enough weight in the world to receive what's all around. Believe beyond their doubt, achieve, bleed, ponder, pout, reason around the route that leads to out of bounds. She met him in the forest. He walked with two beautiful dogs. They were both surprised to see one another in a world so desolate this far. He was clumsy with his motor skills, but stern in appearance. The kind of bummy groaning over you look with burnt eyes from where the tears drip. She was eloquent with her words and sure of her destination. Her mannerism was in a word, priceless like her faces. She said, I'll walk beside you. You look as lonely as I felt before. He jotted a mental note of silence and slowly a grin shuts across his jaw. Both of them were meant to find this, if only they didn't spend a moment apart. His mind would be free of the violence inflicted by his swollen heart. They met up where their paths merged, and now they travel together. He encouraged her to walk slow. She looked like she'd kiss him if he'd let her. He knew those eyes and seen them countless times to remember, and a look like that could solely last through the pride and pressure. He let the feeling linger just to keep it in his stomach. Inch towards him with his finger, grabbed her body and just hugged it. He said there will be a moment in time for lack of words of judgment, where grief converts to wine and intuition becomes its numbness, where greed is ceased and fined and the future isn't coming. So believe I'm fine, and then just run into the sunset. And this is the exact point where her grip began to tighten. She said she was no idolater, but she was looking for something. An infidel with infantilism that overrides discussion. I said that's immature as ever, but she noticed I was bluffing. She said it is what it is, then I say you settled. On a bridge with a vivid vision of a stream, my conscience through the meadow, while I'm swimming through the deep end of the sea, sense with a key to a sunken treasure. I feel like I'm beating reason at his own game just for the pleasure. She said you've been deceived, kid, by an exoteric presence. But you're not as smart as you're seeming, it's just the world has gotten senseless. I pause for a moment, my breathing, and then smirk back at the endless. And then wonder says she's leaving, and I wonder if she meant it. And one day soon I'll be free of the worry. When the whore turns widow, maybe she'll be sorry. So who's really leaving the evening party? Is it you or me, who is seemingly departed?
I remember the cliff. I fell off the cliff. I saw the waves. You're safe now. It's okay. No, I'm free. No, I need to get out. I'm free. You're not a freak, Dorothy, okay? The horrible things I don't even remember. Listen carefully to me.